Road Atlanta, if you've never been to Road Atlanta, or if you've only driven it in a sim, it's a pretty daunting place.
Road Atlanta is to me one of the most special tracks in North America.
The track is crazy. I've seen pictures of it, I've watched videos. You got to be there.
When you pull into Road Atlanta, you basically look at 11 and 12. And I remember turning to my dad and saying, that's a ski hill, that's not a racetrack.
The only way to explain it is it's like a 5-story drop.
I think it's like over 100 feet, 110 miles per hour min speed in the last corner. And you've got walls tight on both sides of the track. It's pretty overwhelming.
It requires a lot of commitment to go fast. There are lots of places on Road Atlanta where a small mistake turns into a very big one very quickly.
It's probably the highest risk, highest reward track in North America that I can think of.
The walls are close, the elevation is unreal.
So many tracks are, putting more and more efforts into being safer. And Road Atlanta kind of just stays what Road Atlanta is.
Seeing it in photos, seeing it in a game, it just doesn't do it justice.
Road Atlanta's special.
The track was just crazy to experience at least once.
Like no other place. It's unreal. It really is crazy.
Hands held high, raise them up to the sky, never let them low, only thought you should know. Hands held high, raise them up to the sky, never let them low. Go.
Hi, my name is Chris Boersma and I'm the driver from the 33 K-tuned Civic. We participate in Gridlife track battle in the track mod category. We just got back from Road Atlanta, which was our second event. Managed to finish just outside the podium in 4th place. Overall, the event was a pretty good event for us. We were in 3rd place up until the very last session of the first day, where we got bumped out by, it was like 1,000th of a second by another competitor. We have a bunch of big things we've done on the car this year, like paddles and Motorsports ABS, which we've been kind of working to refine and get dialed in. And those things were all working really, really well this weekend. So I was really excited to kind of show what the car was going to be capable of doing. Decided to start raining. Never really heavy, but enough that the track was basically wet the entire day. We didn't get a chance to really run that second day and really show everybody what the car was capable of. But that just leaves us for Gingerman to kind of be able to show what we can do there. And we left Road Atlanta with our heads like really high. We're really happy with kind of the results. We set a new track mod front wheel drive record, which was amazing, running a 31.2 lap time. But we definitely know there's more to come. So we're excited to go back next year and really get in deep into those 20s is where we'd like to be.
Hi, I'm James Houghton, driver of the number 41 Acura TSX in the Gridlife GLTC series. We just got back from the Gridlife Road Atlanta event. We had a really good weekend. Not as much drama as we've sometimes had in the past. I feel like sometimes I'm known for, kind of crazy things happening or, crazy mechanicals that the team had to fix or something like that. We didn't really have as much of that this weekend. Again, we were fastest in practice. We qualified P4. And then we had 4 really good races where we just had good battles and good races. And we ended up with a win at race number 4 and 3rd on the weekend. So we had some weather on Saturday that we had to deal with for race 2, 3, and 4. So normally in the rain, front wheel drive would have an inherent advantage because you don't really have to worry about on throttle oversteer on corner exit. Some of the fastest front wheel drive cars this weekend got schooled by a Corvette. So it was really cool. It was really cool to see Matan do really well this weekend. He did a great job in the wet in a high power, high torque rear wheel drive car. We just didn't seem to see those advantages. And I think some of those advantages on a higher speed track in the wet go away a little bit because you don't have as many low speed corners where you really have to worry about putting power down quite as much. And that was tough. Road Atlanta is a really, really high risk, high reward track, and to try to get out and get fast in the wet. But like I say, overall, it was just a really good weekend. We just had a lot of fun and nice to get back and get on the podium.
Hey guys, John from K-Tuned. Just going to go over a little bit of the recap of the past weekend at Road Atlanta. First time out with the car this year. So we just wanted to go through some of the positives and negatives we had on the weekend. This is our first time shakedown as a crew. Before, when I originally purchased the car, we ran with the actual Racer's Edge crew. They came, they brought the car, we went through the whole thing. It was pretty easy. So this time we try to manage everything ourselves with the car. We had some learning curves, we had some issues that we created ourselves over the winter. Anyways, a lot of the problems that we had was launch. This car, you can't drive it like a normal car. I'll grab a steering wheel so I can show you. Well, the clutch on the wheel, this is just a spare wheel that we have for the car, is right here. That is your clutch. So there's a series of things that you have to do. You have to grab the clutch, pick your gear, pick your reverse button, which does another sequence, hold that, and then you can release the car and let it go. We thought we were doing something wrong. So it turned out to be it wasn't that. The clutch needed to be bled. We clearly figured that out the second time we went out on the car. But once we figured that out, then we were able to get one good time out on the track with the car. If you're wondering what kind of times we set at Road Atlanta, we really didn't. I think by our third time we got out on track, that's where everything felt right. The car was comfortable. We still had a couple issues, but I really didn't care about it. One of the main reasons I explain to people is I'm not out there to win any kind of trophies, if I can or will. The main thing is people to see the car, us to educate people on the car, for me to have fun with no stress. I am always going to be pushing the limits when I do go to the track and we have a weekend where we have no headaches or difficulties or whatever. And it was just getting used to the car, the traffic on, with my crew helping us. So next event we're going to is Gingerman. This is going to be a good event. It's a 4-day event. I'm very familiar with the track. I drove the Super there last year. So it should be fun. Again, that's I think June 5th.
That's a wrap for Road Atlanta. Really excited about how we did there. And look out for us at Gingerman Raceway in the TCR car. I think that first event with the new GLGT series is going to be really awesome.
Hands held high, raise them up to the sky, never let them low. Only
If I look good, then if I look good, I want to look good, dog. No, if you say I look good, don't change a thing.